Oh, what's this, you may ask? My homemade iced matcha green tea. Welcome back to Golden Fountain TV. Let's talk about it, okay? Trust issues. I remember the younger version of me, the blank canvas, clean slate, when I didn't have any relationship issues yet. As time went on, I realized that it gets harder, okay? And it depends on the person you choose. I always prayed about it too. I always asked God, show me that this is what you want in my life. I always prayed. And I always stayed true to this inner feeling. And let me tell you, it was always right. I remember getting to a point where when I was in a relationship, if you gave me a reason not to trust you, I was out. Like, I was out. There was no me and you anymore. No, I was that strict. And there was a time that the person that deceived my trust was relentless in pursuing me. And where I said, okay, and I gave it another chance. And let me tell you, it only got worse. It only got worse. Other people have different experiences, but I'm just telling you from my truth. Hopefully you find your own in this. But it got worse. And I can tell you that if you have trust issues, do not get in a relationship yet. If you found reason not to trust someone that you are currently with, unless you are married, do not continue to spend time in that relationship. Get out for your own good, not just because of the relationship. I mean, for you. It's mentally draining and very unhealthy for you, because you are going to continue to assume the worst. You're going to continue to make stories up to not trust this person. Your ego is inflamed. Your ego is going to try to protect you. So your ego is like, ooh, they're probably doing this. Ooh, they're probably doing that. Ooh, they're probably like telling you a lie right now. Ooh, don't trust them right now. You're just like alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. Like, you're just not in a good place. When someone gives you a reason to not trust them, work on your mind, because that is just what they damaged, is you, your mind. And it takes work. It takes reading books. It takes you constantly telling yourself, there is a relationship that is faithful, loyal, and beautiful for me, great for me. You constantly have to rewire this belief, because they just damaged a part of you where you thought, I could trust this person loves me, this person wouldn't do anything to hurt me. And I don't know what could have happened for you to not trust someone, but whether they did it intentionally or not intentionally, and what I mean by not intentionally is maybe they were just completely selfish. They weren't trying to hurt you, but they were just selfish, didn't think about you. And that is also not a good reason to do other people harm, but it happens. You need to leave for your own good. It's only going to get worse if you don't take your space, take your time to recollect your belief and recollect your mental health. I've been there, done that. I've gone crazy. I remember thinking, like, looking at people that would assume the worst and not trust their partner, and look at them like, whoa, like, how could there was so many years like spent of me in my life that I could not relate. So many. And it took that, for me, it took like maybe just 2 people for me to be in a place where I went, like, I felt crazy mentally, where I was acting like those people that like would assume the worst for any little thing. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? What happened? Like, you're just always in alert because you think that person's gonna do something again. And it's not you, and it's not healthy. it is not going to bring the best version of you. And I really hope that you reconsider wherever you're at. If you feel, be honest with yourself, that you have trust issues with someone that you're with, or you just have trust issues, period, take your time. Make the decisions necessary for yourself, for this mental health and this journey of healing this part of you. I don't know if it started when you were a little kid. I don't know if it started whatever area of your life. I mean, I know that there's people that carry family trust issues into the relationship. That was never me. I had reasons to not trust people, but in relationships, it was never until like certain relationships that I had started to get trust issues. And I knew it was a mental battle. And I really encourage you and I challenge you that if this is you struggling with trust issues, please work on your mental health, rewiring your belief system about trust, and you don't even have to go back to when it started, but really writing down what are the things that trigger you when it comes to trusting. And when did you really start getting anxiety over it? And if you could imagine just a beautiful, trustworthy relationship, how would it look like? And focus on that. Focus on that. And only bring out of what you went through in these dark moments and trust, wisdom. That just brings wisdom to your life. And continue to focus on the light in this message, which is trusting again. If you trust again, it doesn't mean that it's going to be just easier. Also, there's going to be people that deceive you. But when you learn how to trust again mentally and realize what trusting really means and what it brings to your life, not being afraid when someone deceives you, you don't hurt the same way. You just realize and accept that people are gonna deceive you, and if that's so, that just wasn't the person for you. That's how I started to cope with it. I'm gonna trust you, and if you deceive my trust, that just means that I need to move on to the next person to find that beautiful relationship that I have here, because I know I'm worthy. You're worthy. Please work on this part in your life. I definitely hope that this helped. Again, if you want a one-on-one session, I do have one-on-one video call sessions that you can go ahead and tap in the link and know more details of. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe, hit the like button if you did enjoy it, and share it so that anybody else can also get some benefits from this video. And for those of you that are struggling with this pandemic right now, I really want you to zone in on the possibilities of how great this new season, this new chapter could turn out for you and for those around us, and for healing. I wish you all the best. Mwah.